Brothers and sisters, the theme for today's liturgy prep is, may we come to share in the divinity of Christ, who humbled himself to share in our humanity. Those words are taken from the opening prayer, the collect of the Mass for Christmas Day. And they're beautiful words. In a real sense, it's what it's all about, isn't it? Jesus Christ became so little for you and I. In fact, the Gospel says today, the Word became flesh and dwelt amongst us. This really happened. That's what our Lord did for you and I, to lift us up. That's what he came for, to lift you and I up. But he had to become small in order to do that, to raise you and I high up. You know what's interesting? These words from the opening prayer, the collect of the Mass on Christmas Day, may we come to share in the divinity of Christ, who humbled himself to share in our humanity. Those words for Christmas are actually said at every Mass ever celebrated by any priest every day of the year. The priest says them when he's putting water into the wine, and he says, by the mystery of this water and wine, may we come to share in the divinity of Christ, who humbled himself to share in our humanity. Now, why is that prayer at every single Mass too? Well, maybe we could say that every Mass is like Christmas. In other words, once again, God, who cares about us so much, the Lord, makes himself small for you and I again, like he did at Christmas Day. In that little host. Why? Because of his love. To lift you and I up, he came down. That's what it's all about, brothers and sisters, for you and I, right? Let's take that message into our hearts today on Christmas Day. God's concern for us, his love, that made him so small and little to raise you and I up very high. And let's try to imitate him. That'll be our work for this week, all right? And for the whole Christmas season, at home and wherever we are, at work, it'll be this: to imitate Jesus, to become like him. In other words, to become small and little, and to serve those around us the way Jesus Christ loved and served us. May God bless you all.